Ladies and gentlemen, the scam is simple. Let me explain to you how I am going to watch every Star Wars movie on stream. And even better, by the end of stream, I am going to recap for you the entirety of Star Wars in under 4 minutes. Because I am addicted to these TikToks. Has anyone seen these things? They just explain a movie on TikTok. The guy just says, and then Han Solo kills a person. So I'm going to watch every single Star Wars and see if I can cut it down from 1 through 9, plus Solo, plus Rogue One, and give you an expedited example of what happens in all of the Star Wars movies. By the end of it, we should know exactly what happens in Star Wars. Wow, using the scroll makes sense, but maybe they should speed it up. Oh shit! Okay, they didn't use the scroll. My bad. I'm sorry.
The Trade Federation upsets order in the Galactic Republic by blockading the planet Naboo in preparation for a full-scale invasion. The Republic...
Is this really the start? The Trade Federation blockading Naboo? Some economic sanctions? It's like Russia all over again. I remember when I was a kid, you guys are not going to believe how often I can pause in a 3.5 minute video. I was in this program called Discovery. And the most exciting thing to do in Discovery was to play Star Wars The Phantom Menace on Dreamcast. And it was so sick.
During the invasion, Qui-Gon saves a Gungan outcast, Jar Jar Binks, from...
Excuse me!
They rescue Queen Padme Amidala, the ruler of the Naboo people, and escape the planet on her royal starship en route to the Republic capital planet of Coruscant. Amidala's ship is damaged as they pass the Federation blockade and becomes unable to use its hyperdrive, landing for repairs on the desert planet Tatooine. Qui-Gon, Jar Jar...
Really? That's why this happens? What are they, Taviran or something? It's crazy that she just happens to crash land on Tatooine.
They meet the shop's owner, Watto, and his 9-year-old slave, Anakin Skywalker, who is a gifted pilot and engineer. Qui-Gon wagers Anakin's freedom with Watto in a pod race, which Anakin wins. Anakin joins the group to be trained as a Jedi, leaving behind...
Damn, it's crazy they just gloss over the pod race, which is maybe the best part of the first movie.
Undeterred, Qui-Gon wants to relieve Obi-Wan from his tutorship and take up Anakin...
Esme? Esme? What's Anakin's mom's name? Shmi. Shmi. Like from, who's Esme?
Naboo's Senator Palpatine persuades Amidala to make a capable
Esme is from Twilight? That's what it was. There's an Esme in Star Wars, dude. You guys are Esme Star Wars. Yeah, Esme Duran, a far cousin of Marianne, discovered by Dr. Zeg Lair after a pretty nasty war between... No, this is actually some, maybe it is Twilight. This is actually some furry shit that I was reading, sorry.
Crisis on Naboo against the droid army while Padme leads the hunt for Viceroy Gunray.
Jar Jar actually sucks so bad, it's crazy he's in the movie.
Anakin blunders into the hangar of the droid control ship and destroys the ship from within before escaping, deactivating the droid army. Qui-Gon and Obi-Wan battle Darth Maul, who mortally wounds Qui-Gon but is eventually cut in half by Obi-Wan. As he dies, Qui-Gon requests that Obi-Wan train Anakin. Yoda promotes Obi-Wan to the rank of Jedi Knight and reluctantly accepts Anakin as Obi-Wan's apprentice.
So Obi-Wan was a Padawan the entirety of the first movie? Wow. Wow. Okay, good movie. Actually, good movie. Let's go to the next one. I can say good movie after every video. I can say good scene after every scene if I want to.
Jedi Knight Obi-Wan Kenobi and his apprentice, Anakin Skywalker. The two...
I'm going to say something crazy. Can I say something crazy? Can I look you in the eyes, chat, and say something fucking crazy? Attack of the Clones is the best of the prequels. Ugh, I think people think it's the worst, right?
Jedi stop a second attempt on her life
so
and subdue the assassin. The Jedi Council assigns Obi-Wan to identify and capture the bounty hunter.
Is this guy's name Ki-Adi-Mundi with the big old fucking 10 head? Because he was sick in Star Wars Battlefront.
While Anakin is assigned to escort Padme back to Naboo, where the pair develop a romantic attraction towards each other.
Okay, I take it back. Oh no, I take it back.
Meanwhile, Anakin becomes troubled by premonitions of his mother Shmi.
Was he beating his meat?
Anakin ventures out and finds
the CGI is worse than I remember, which is tough. The practical effects are cool as shit, but it seems like him on the speed bike here, this does not look great.
At the Tusken campsite where she dies in Anakin's arms. Enraged, Anakin...
Oh, what a horrific performance, too. Look at Shmi. She throws her head back like she's taking a bullet JFK style instead of just dying.
Campsite where she dies in Anakin's arms. Enraged, Anakin masked. The three are sentenced to...
I will say, Padme with the ripped white outfit woke something in me.
Death, but are eventually saved by a battalion of Jedi and clone troopers led by Mace Windu and Yoda. Jango Fett is killed by Mace during the rescue. As the clone and droid armies battle, Obi-Wan and Anakin intercept Dooku and the three engage in a lightsaber battle. Dooku injures Obi-Wan and severs Anakin's right arm, but Yoda arrives and duels Dooku. The battle ends in a state...
Damn, is Dooku actually schnasty with it? He's fucking up Obi-Wan, he's fucking up Anakin, and then when he's tired, Yoda comes in.
Stalemate. Anakin is fitted with a robotic arm and secretly marries Padme on Naboo, with C-3PO and R2-D2 as their witnesses.
Wait, that's the end? That's the end? The Mace Windu, unlimited power! That's in the third movie? Okay, sorry. Let's go to the next one. We'll keep it moving.
3 years.
I don't know why, but Revenge of the Sith came out when I was in either 7th or 8th grade, and every single class and club I was in went to see it for like the end of year treat, and I saw Revenge of the Sith in theaters like 6 times. I didn't even want to at that point. It was like Revenge of the Sith or Over the Hedge, and I saw them both hundreds of times. I don't even remember Over the Hedge.
Jedi Knights Obi-Wan Kenobi and Anakin Skywalker lead a mission to rescue the kidnapped Supreme Chancellor Palpatine from the cyborg separatist commander, General Grievous. After infiltrating Grievous's flagship, the Jedi battle Count Dooku, whom Anakin eventually execute at Palpatine's urging. Grievous escapes the battle.
Dooku's alive in the third movie? What?
Grievous escapes the battle-torn cruiser in which the Jedi crash land on Coruscant.
I thought he died in the second one.
Reunites with his
so
wife,
Yoda didn't even beat him? Is Dooku the strongest Jedi or Sith of all time? He's fucking up Obi-Wan, he's fucking up Anakin, he's fucking up Yoda, and then finally he gets turned on.
Who reveals that she is pregnant. Meanwhile, Obi-Wan travels to Utapau, where he finds and kills Grievous, and Yoda
The entire prequel trilogy is just Obi-Wan going off and doing cool shit alone, is it not? He goes to Kamino, he goes to Geonosis, he goes to Utapau. It's literally like an Obi-Wan action movie with just a little bit of Anakin fucking in the background.
Who confronts and subdues Palpatine, severely disfiguring him in the
Unlimited power!
process. Fearing that he will lose Padme, Anakin intervenes on Palpatine's behalf and severs Windu's hand, allowing Palpatine to throw him out of a window to his death. Anakin pledges himself to Palpatine, who dubs him Darth Vader. Palpatine issues Order 66 for the clone troopers to kill the remaining Jedi and dispatches Vader along with a band of clones to kill everyone in the Jedi Temple. Vader then massacres.
That is actually a crazy scene. Maybe more poignant in modern times.
To kill everyone in the Jedi Temple.
It's kind of freaky. Ugh, I don't like it.
Having survived the chaos, Obi-Wan and Yoda return to Coruscant and learn of Anakin's betrayal. Obi-Wan stows aboard Padme's ship when she travels to Mustafar and implores Anakin to abandon the dark side. He refuses, and upon witnessing Obi-Wan present, Anakin chokes Padme into abandon.
Is Obi-Wan standing there like a superhero with his hands on his hips?
Abandon the dark side.
Look at this.
He refuses, and upon witnessing Obi-Wan
I'm gonna get you.
Obi-Wan duels and defeats Anakin, severing both of his legs and his remaining organic arm, and leaves him at the bank of a lava river where he is horribly burned. On Coruscant, Yoda battles Palpatine until their duel reaches a stalemate.
I don't remember why, but I remember people talking shit about the Yoda fight. Maybe it was the bad CG. I thought it was good. I thought this was one of the sickest parts. He's like jumping around those floating platforms.
Yoda battles Palpatine until their duel reaches.
I feel like Palpatine looks sillier because he's just an old man.
A stalemate, transforming him fully into Darth Vader. Palpatine explains to Vader that he killed Padme in his rage, devastating him. Meanwhile, Obi-Wan and Yoda conceal the twins from the Sith as they are the galaxy's only hope for freedom. Bail Organa adopts Leia and takes her to Alderaan, while Obi-Wan delivers Luke to his stepfamily, Owen and Beru Lars.
Damn, we don't think about it a lot, but just choosing Alderaan is the reason that planet gets fucking nuked. What a bummer. Wow. First trilogy done. And I think I figured it out. Hey, trade relations on Naboo. They go there and do some things. Squeeze me. They find Padme Amidala. And then she does some things. And they save Anakin. And then Obi-Wan becomes a knight. Wow, the first movie really didn't have a lot going on, huh? Second movie is where things get crazy. You got the clones, you got Kamino, you got Anakin falling in love, or as some think, being groomed. Maybe rightly think. And then you have... What is the big ending of the second one? Oh, Jango Fett. Jango Fett dies. Boba Fett picks up his dad's helmet. Oh, cry. Oh, baby. And then Dooku just fucks them up. And then in the third movie, you have Anakin falling in love with Padme. They get secretly married at the end of the second one. The robots see it. He goes to Palpatine. He starts having visions of her dying. He gets turned to the dark side, kills Grievous, becomes Lord Vader. Easy peasy. The high ground. Okay, let's move on to Solo. I'm going to say it. Solo is good. Why did everyone... I saw Solo at the time. I liked it. And I am a notorious movie snob. There's a lot of times I don't like movies. Solo is good and everyone hated it. Okay, saying it's okay when we're talking about the fucking prequels that are like bad movies, I think Solo's so much better than most of these.
Han suggests a risky plan to steal unrefined coaxium from the mines on Kessel.
Did they ever follow this up? Because she was a bad girl and Darth Maul was alive, right?
Voss approves, but insists that Kira accompany the team. Han pilots the ship through a dangerous, uncharted route to elude an Imperial blockade. The Falcon.
Is Khaleesi with them the whole time? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I don't remember any of these movies. Wasn't she a bad girl? Why is she helping them with everything? Does the bad girl turn happen right at the very end?
Once alone, she contacts Voss's superior, Darth Maul, to inform him of the mission's failure and claim Voss's. She contacts Voss's superior, Darth Maul.
This Darth Maul kind of looks shitty compared to the one from the prequels, and I don't know why. This one kind of looks goofy.
Han shoots Beckett first before he can shoot him, and with his dying words, Beckett tells Han he made the smart choice. Kira leaves in Voss's yacht while Han and Chewbacca turn the coaxium over to Enfys. She offers Han a chance to join the rebellion against the Empire. When he declines, she gives him a vial of coaxium, enough to buy a ship of his own.
That movie was pog, dude. I actually think that movie was pog. Rogue One also pretty good, but damn if I don't remember it.
Rebel intelligence officer Cassian Andor frees Jyn from an Imperial labor camp at Wobani so the Alliance can learn more about the Death Star to power the Death Star.
Yeah.
While Guerrera...
Am I taking notes? No, mental. It's unfair if I use paper. I won't remember a single thing about Solo or this when I do my recap.
And
I remember this guy just says, I am the Force and the Force is me like 10 times and he yeets people.
Mercenary friend Baze Malbus, Jyn makes contact with Guerrera. Jyn's group lead a small squad of rebel volunteers to raid the databank themselves, arriving at Scarif on the stolen Imperial ship, which Rook dubs Rogue One.
Wait, did they tell the Empire that their ship's name was Rogue One? Could you imagine? Oh yeah, Empire, this is Traitor 3. I repeat, Traitor 3. We're coming in hot. We're gonna have to land in this bunker. This is blow up the Death Star 17. Yeah, I don't know who named us, but we are blow up the Death Star 17, and we're ready to land. Could you please put your shields down?
Princess Leia declares that the schematics will provide hope for the rebellion.
Damn, her CG looks so much better than Grand Moff Tarkin's. Still odd though. All right, and now we go into the good shit, the better movies.
The galaxy is
Every movie from now on is so good. Well, no. Just to be clear, chat, there will be 3 good ones, a half of a good one, and then 2 terrible ones.
Spies for the Rebel Alliance have stolen plans to the Galactic Empire's Death Star. Before she is captured...
Damn, the difference in costuming and stuff is so crazy. Obviously, it's so much in the future, but it looks great.
While cleaning R2-D2, Luke accidentally triggers part of Leia's message, in which she requests help from Obi-Wan Kenobi, who were all but wiped out.
It's cool that this was the introduction to the Force and Jedi, because George Lucas, they just made a crazy movie. They're like, hey, it's space opera. These guys got some light swords and they can do magic or some shit, who knows? And it somehow developed into this cultural zeitgeist.
Obi-Wan and Luke hire smuggler Han Solo and his Wookiee first mate Chewbacca, and with the help of Han and Chewbacca...
Dude, there's going to be a scene with Obi-Wan. Also, why is she sitting so sexy? Leia, what are you doing here? I did not understand the Obi-Wan scene that happens in a few minutes for literally 10 years. Is he dead? Is he not dead? Is he ghost? What the fuck's happening here?
Once he is sure that others can escape, Obi-Wan allows himself to be killed. The Falcon escapes from...
But he doesn't let himself be killed because he just disappears, man. It's like they're LARPing.
Obi-Wan allows himself to be killed.
There's nothing in there.
The Falcon escapes from the Death Star, unknowingly carrying state.
It is crazy that so Obi-Wan is gone, right? Because he's pee-pee pooped into the Force, and Yoda hasn't met Luke yet. And this person, who is supposed to be the savior of everyone, they're letting him just fly missions in essentially a Top Gun X-Wing, which is bonkers. He's gonna die, dude. Sorry, but Luke and Han were 100% fucking. Here's the deal. Luke and Han, fucking. Han and Chewie, fucking. Leia and Han, fucking. And unfortunately, this is the one they don't want to talk about. Leia and Luke, fucking.
Luke uses the Force to destroy the Death Star seconds before it can fire on the Rebel base.
Was there... Okay, this is a question for the Star Wars nerds in the chat. Did they know they were going to make more Star Wars movies? Because that one wraps up relatively tidily, and the next one is like, there's another Death Star, and then, oh, fuck. That one's like, oh, we blew up the thing, and we all got awards, and we all got to party on the planet. They wanted to, but there was no plans. Oh, okay.
The Imperial fleet, led by Darth Vader, continues to hunt for the Rebels' new base.
I think part of what is magic in Star Wars is there's a lot of like low stakes scenes, right? Or high stakes for the character, but not high stakes for the universe. For example, when they go into the bar in Tatooine and Han is having like a little standoff with the guy, it's high stakes for them, but in the universal scale, there's no galactic senate, right? Or in this, he's just out here exploring and he gets captured by a Yeti. It's so sick.
Hide in an asteroid field where Han and Leia grow closer and eventually kiss. Vader summons bounty hunters, including the notorious Boba Fett, to assist in finding the Falcon. Luke, meanwhile,
remember Boba Fett, his dad Jango was the basis for the clones, chat. Write that down. There will be a test.
Cloud City is run by Han's old friend, Lando Calrissian.
Remember him from Solo, a Solo story?
The group into a trap, and they are handed over to Darth Vader and Boba
It's hard to imagine that Darth Vader is just sitting at a table in full garb.
Lando leads the group into
he's just like eating a little food, which obviously he's not because the mask don't come off.
a trap, and they are handed over to Darth Vader and Boba.
And then Boba Fett just pops out from a corner.
Luke encounters Vader, and the two engage in a lightsaber duel that leads them over the city's central air shaft.
Here it comes, chat. The most famous line that everyone messes up in the movies.
After Luke refuses to join Vader against the Emperor,
everyone thinks he says, "Luke, I am your father," but truthfully, he says, "I'm your peepaw, boy." It's crazy that people don't remember. He does give a yeehaw. Yeah, he does give a yeehaw.
But is able to grab onto an antenna.
This is crazy. The fact that he catches the antenna with one hand.
In order to
it is crazy that Lando just takes Han's spot. He's like chilling with Chewie doing everything. It's like in the It's Always Sunny Lethal Weapon episodes where they alternate being the characters, and so one of them is always doing blackface at one time.
Chewbacca set off for Tatooine.
Wow, good movie.
Luke Skywalker initiates a plan to rescue Han Solo from the crime lord Jabba the Hutt.
Damn, how much time was between the filming of the first movie and the other one? Damn, Han looks old as shit already.
With the help of Princess Leia, Lando Calrissian, Chewbacca.
They did skip the kiss because they don't want to talk about it.
After Luke survives his battle with Jabba's Rancor, Jabba sentences him and Han to death by feeding them to the Sarlacc. If you don't know,
were filmed in my hometown, Yuma, Arizona. In fact, my dad worked as a manager of a hotel at that time, and they had the Star Wars cast in. He also got to meet The Rock when he was doing Scorpion King, because they also filmed Scorpion King down here.
Yoda confirms that Darth Vader, once known as Anakin Skywalker, is Luke's father, and that there is another Skywalker. The spirit of Obi-Wan Kenobi confirms that this other Skywalker is Luke's twin sister, Leia. Obi-Wan tells Luke that he must...
You can see Luke thinking, but I kissed her.
Han leads
it's crazy that from the first of the OG Star Wars, is Star Wars 4, there's a Death Star. And then in the third one, there's another Death Star. And then there's another bigger Death Star planet.
To destroy the shield generator. Later, Luke tells Leia that she is his sister. Vader is their father.
She's literally cringing. Oh, look at her. She's going, oh no, what have I done?
Vader takes Luke to the...
It is kind of cool to have Luke in like all black for these scenes and shit.
Death Star to meet the Emperor, intent on turning him to the dark side. The Emperor reveals that the Death Star is actually fully operational and the Rebel fleet will fall into a trap. On Endor, Han's strike team is captured by Imperial forces, but a surprise counterattack by the Ewoks allows the Rebels to battle the Imperials. Meanwhile, Lando...
In real life, dude, these Ewoks would get absolutely eviscerated. The arrows would bounce off the armor, the stormtroopers would turn around and let that thing sing. It would be not fit for life.
And Luke engages Vader in a lightsaber duel. Vader senses that Luke has a sister and threatens to turn her to the dark side. Enraged, Luke attacks Vader and severs his prosthetic right hand.
Not again! Not again! You've got to stop doing this!
Furious, the Emperor tortures Luke with Force lightning. Unwilling to let his son die, Vader throws the Emperor down a reactor chute to his death, but in the process, Vader is mortally electrocuted.
To his death, huh?
At his last request.
To his death, huh?
Lando leads a group of rebel ships into the Death Star's core and destroys the main reactor. As Luke escapes on a shuttle with his father's body, the Falcon flies out of the Death Star's superstructure.
Dude, I did not remember that Billy D. Williams piloted the Millennium Falcon for like a movie and a half. That's the same amount of time that Han did.
Leia reveals to Han that Luke is her brother, and they kiss. Luke...
The faces they make when talking about the fact that they're related are killer. He's, huh? And then also when they're kissing, he's still thinking.
And they kiss.
Huh? Didn't they kiss?
Luke returns to Endor. As the rebels celebrate their victory over the Empire, Luke smiles as he sees the spirit.
Oh no, Stolen Valor. They put him in the edit. Wow. OG Trilogy sick as shit. Luke just wakes up and gets told about these fucking Knights of the Galaxy. His dad was one. He gets a lightsaber. He goes on a jury. He meets a girl. They kiss. He meets a guy. They hang out. The guy kisses the girl. He finds out the girl is his sister. His friend is taken hostage. He rescues him. He fights the guy. Turns out the guy is his dad. He escapes. He goes. He trains. He comes back. He fights his dad again. His dad saves him. And then they blow up the Death Star again, and Palpatine's dead. And now we're finally here, ladies and gentlemen. The first half, or at least the first hour of this movie, however much that is, was really, really good. I remember thinking, holy shit, they did it. Even just the opening scene where Finn is fighting and Kylo Ren freezes the laser bolt in the air. I thought, this is so sick, the blood on the helmet. And then it just turns into really, really shitty Star Wars remake.
The First Order has risen from the fallen Galactic Empire and seeks to eliminate the New Republic.
It's so funny that the good guys always have to be the Resistance. Like, they won. They took control of the universe, and then in 30 years, there's already another faceless power that somehow has more, and they have to be the Resistance again. Yeah, you would think the First Order would be the Resistance, right? That's what I'm trying to say.
Finn, Rey, and BB-8 flee the planet in the Millennium Falcon, which they steal from a junkyard, looking to reclaim their former vessel. Two rival gangs.
This is where it gets bad. Yep, this is where it gets bad.
At the First Order Star Killer Base, a planet...
Star Killer Base. Oh, it's like I'm watching Power Rangers. Oh no, not Star Killer Base. Death Star is a dumb name. It should have been Death Moon. It's crazy. It's not shiny at all. It's gray. It looks like a moon. In fact, they say that. Is that a moon? They go, that's no moon.
Apprentice turned to the dark side, destroyed the temple,
yeah, I guess Death Moon
and slaughtered
really
all the other apprentices.
If they went, that's no moon, it's the Death Moon, that would be more cringe. But if they wait for it to fire and they'd be like, that's no moon, it's some sort of Death Moon, that would have been okay, you know?
Star Killer Base fires and destroys the Republic capital and a portion of its fleet. The First Order...
I will say that all those lasers coming off is crazy. They upped the stakes because it roasts 6 planets right here. It was crazy. I think it happens around here because I remember the trees. But somehow, I feel like both Rey and Finn pick up lightsabers and are dueling like a Sith master here. It's insane. How are you doing that? You suck. You'd be sliced in half, man.
The injured Ren pursues Finn and Rey to the surface. A lightsaber
here,
battle.
This is the scene I'm talking about. This is absurd. This is absurd, dude. Just crush it with your force power. It's crazy how big this hologram of Snoke is, and I don't understand it. I couldn't figure out when I first watched it if Snoke was actually that big, or if he's not, why did they make the hologram that big?
She finds Luke and presents him with the lightsaber.
Does Luke get slurpy derpy on the cows in this movie, or is that the next one? I will say Luke looks great. I think the costume choice, the hair, disheveled, so sick. It's unfortunate that they changed directors twice during the course of this. Now this one, I believe this is the one with Leia Poppins at the beginning, and where Hux goes, or sorry, when Poe Dameron calls Hux on some kind of space phone between the Rebels and the First Order. Is your refrigerator running? You better go catch it. Burp, burp, and then drives away, and I wanted to vomit. I actually cannot believe that is a scene in this movie.
A costly counterattack.
It just sucks because all these people are dying, and Poe is like, "Hey, is Dee's here?" Come on, man.
Cameron, incapacitating Leia.
It's so crazy. Look at her flying through space, dude. What is happening? No. No!
Leia.
I'm going to say it. I think Republicans made this movie just to piss off liberals. You know what I mean? Oh, yeah, we'll give her pink hair.
Passive strategy.
Come on!
After Kylo tells Rey about what happened between him and Luke, that caused him to
the part where he's in her dreams naked is also crazy.
Dark ordered to kill Rey.
Okay, yeah, I remember the Snoke part, and then the red guards come out.
Instead kills Snoke, and with Rey defeats Snoke's guards. Rey believes that Kylo has returned to the light side of the Force, but he invites her to rule the galaxy with him. Rey refuses. Leia recovers and stuns Poe, allowing the
She just pulled out the blicky on him. I don't remember that.
Lightsaber, which splits it in two.
She walks in from the hospital and then just fucking blasts him. So then I started blasting.
Leia recovers and stuns Poe.
I wish that was a real bullet, dude. That would be insane.
As the others flee to an abandoned...
Yeah, call the ambulance, but not for me.
Holdo sacrifices herself by ramming herself at Snoke's fleet at light speed.
That was actually pretty cool, huh?
By ramming herself.
Hey, this movie sucked ass. This part, kind of cool.
Kylo orders the First Order's forces to fire on Luke, but to no effect. He then engages...
He brushes his shoulder.
Kylo orders the First Order's forces to...
every gun on that man now!
Fire on Luke, but to no...
And then he just... because it was a trick.
No effect. Luke, exhausted, dies peacefully on Act 2. His death is sensed by Rey and Leia.
All right, finally the end. God damn. Now, this one is a terrible movie, but it's better than the last one, which means very little. It means very, very little.
Excellent.
It's not worse. You cannot redeem the he's in a towel, can I put a shirt on, or the prank call. You guys are actually just, this is the last one you saw, and so you're thinking that.
Palpatine unveils the Final Order, a secret armada of Star
God, this movie is
Destroyers,
so
and
bad.
tells Kylo.
How do they got so many ships, dude?
Kylo
Poe's not the biggest
initiates
wasted
a force
character
bond with-
because Finn is. Finn should have been the main character, dude. I like
Which
when
she-
she holds it up to the Death Star that somehow, okay, it's got this exact level of degradation forever.
She is Palpatine's granddaughter. The Sith Lord had ordered Ochi to recover Rey as a child, but her parents hid her on Jakku to protect her. Finn...
It sucks so much ass that she had to be hidden on Jakku instead of any other good planet.
She has a vision of herself as a Sith. Having tracked them, Kylo destroys Rey's Wayfinder and
Dude, you guys are right. This movie's actually so stinky.
Sorry.
God, I'm gonna take it back. Both movies are equally the worst movie I've ever seen for different reasons. This one is just a bad movie without like the crazy spikes of things that take me out of the element. This is just an awful movie.
He throws away his lightsaber and reclaims his identity as Ben Solo.
Too late,
Palpatine
dude.
has one of his super laser equipped
Holy shit, you guys were right about the projection.
and reclaims his
I
identity.
don't remember it. Why
as
is it
Ben
so
Solo.
big?
Palpatine has
Yo, that's crazy. This is okay, visual meme for you. It's this scene, but the text is when your mom tries to FaceTime you. You know what I mean? Because they always hold the phone so close.
Lando brings reinforcements from across the galaxy
Dude,
to join
okay.
the battle.
As a whole, Lando has flown the Millennium Falcon more than anyone else, and I never really put that together. It feels like he's the only one flying it for like 6 movies.
But Palpatine drains their power to rejuvenate himself.
He does give
attacks
a
the
suck-suck.
Resistance fleet with Force Lightning and incapacitates Ben. Palpatine attacks her with lightning, but Rey deflects it using the Skywalker lightsabers, killing him and
She hit him with the Goku Spirit Bomb charging up with those who went before her.
herself. Ben uses the Force to revive her at the...
And then he gets to heal her too.
Rey kisses Ben before he dies. The Resistance defeat Palpatine's armada while people across the galaxy rise up against the First Order. After the celebration, Rey visits Luke's abandoned childhood home on Tatooine and buries the Skywalker lightsabers, having built her own. A passerby asks her name. As the spirits of Luke and Leia watch, she replies, Rey Skywalker.
Not how that works. Not how that works at all. Oh, I did it, chat. Wow, I watched every single Star Wars movie. And I remember exactly everything. I think I could probably run this in 4 minutes. What do you think? We have spent the last hour and a half of our life going through all of the major plot points of every Star Wars feature film. And squeeze me if I'm not about to distill it further into 4 minutes of all you need to know about Star Wars. Ladies and gentlemen, fuck, let me think. The Trade Federation is doing a blockade of certain planets, including Naboo, so the Jedi go there. Unfortunately, it's a bad place to be. They save Jar Jar Binks, excuse me, and he takes him down to Boss Nass. Boss Nass tells him, brrr, and then they go up and they meet Amidala. And Amidala's like, I gotta get out of here, so they fly off. But she is secretly not in the main plane, but still takes some damage. She crashes on Tatooine. They go with her. She meets young Anakin Skywalker. He's a slave boy. His mother is Shmi. They are owned by Watto. He bets his life, he being Obi-Wan, bets Anakin's life and freedom on a pod race, and he beats a guy named Sebulba. He wins, they go off, he's got a lot of midichlorians or some shit, so he's going to be a big, strong Jedi. Takes him back to the Jedi Order. I've got to go way faster, it might be a little slow. Takes him to the Jedi Order, they say, no, you can't do this. Oh, I have to do this. Oh, they fight Darth Maul. Shing, shing. Qui-Gon Jinn dies. Obi-Wan gets turned into a knight, and Anakin grows up. 10 years later in the future, the second movie. Qui-Gon Jinn doing action hero shit. Finds out about the clones on Kamino. Finds out about Jango Fett. Finds out about the Separatists and Count Dooku. Anakin getting groomed by Padme Amidala. They're rolling around. They're having sex. They talk about sand. At the end of the second movie, they secretly get married, and he's starting to get groomed again. Wow, a trend here. By Palpatine. On to the third movie. Geonesis, they killed Jango Fett and some shit. Or something. On to the third movie. Third movie, very cool. Anakin turns into a bad boy. Obi-Wan fights General Grievous. He gets him right in the stinker, right in the lungs. Yeah. Palpatine convinces Anakin to be a bad boy. He is scared that he's going to lose his girlfriend, his wife, and so he chokes her for some reason. And then he gets slashed in half by Obi-Wan, who had the high ground. Palpatine picks him up and turns him into Darth Vader. Rise, Lord Vader. And then, oh no, we've got to send these twins who were born, Luke and Leia, to somewhere secret. Leia goes to Alderaan Alderaan, and Luke goes to Tatooine, which is a really, really shitty journey. On to Solo. Solo is the story of Han Solo. Han Solo has a girlfriend who is Khaleesi. He escapes. He becomes a bad boy for the Empire. He escapes again. He gets betrayed by the Rampart guy who had a really bad AMA. He gets unbetrayed. He gets rebetrayed. He gets unbetrayed. He gets rebetrayed. Unfortunately, he gets betrayed again by his girlfriend Khaleesi, who is working with Darth Maul, but he gets some unobtainium or some shit. On to Rogue One. Who cares? Heist movie. It's a very good movie, but it doesn't really move the plot. It just progresses us into the fourth movie. You can't skip the... you can't skip them. I'm going fast. Into the fourth movie where we meet Luke Skywalker. Luke meets Obi-Wan on Tatooine. He tells him about his father, who was a Jedi Knight. He gives him a lightsaber. He says, we got to get out of here, buddy. They escape with Han Solo, who shot first. They leave on the Millennium Falcon. They rescue Leia from a ship because they have to deliver these plans. They kiss. They kiss a lot. And then on to the next... They blow up the first Death Star because he knows how to blast Womp Rats from 50 meters or some stupid shit. Yay, they celebrate. They get medals. End of the movie. On to the second movie. He's on the planet. He's trying to kill this search drone. The Yeti gets Wampa Wampa. And then Han saves him, puts him in there. They tie up the AT-ATs. They're going. He gets betrayed by Lando Calrissian. Darth Vader's sitting there eating a meal for some reason. Boba Fett walks out. What are you doing here? Freezes Han Solo. Han Solo gets taken to Jabba the Hutt. They go and rescue Han Solo from Jabba the Hutt, and then he throws him into the Sarlacc pit. He's dead. Or is he? Finds out that Vader is his father while he's on Cloud Planet, goes to meet Yoda to train. On to the third movie. No, sorry. He wins Yoda to train first. Oh, fuck. On to the third movie. Third movie, it's another Death Star. They do the same thing. He finds out Leia is his sister. He's fighting Vader. He beats him, but then Vader saves him and throws the Emperor down into a pit, and the Emperor dies. Oh, no. He goes back and sees their Force ghosts and says, all is good here. On to the new movies. First half, Finn escapes from the Empire. He goes and meets up with Poe Dameron, and he goes to Jakku with the girl, Rey, and she's a Jedi, and she meets the Soccer Ball Man. And then they fly somewhere else. Girl with the glasses tells her, here's a lightsaber, and she gets her lightsaber. Then she goes and meets Luke, who slurps up some juicy milk and says, oh, Rey's a bad boy. And she's talking to Rey like she's aiming in junior high. Oh, hey, nice towel there. And he says, want to see my lightsaber? And then he tells her that he's a bad boy. And then I think that's about it. Oh, we got close. That was pretty good. We couldn't quite do it in 4 minutes. Don't question mark me. I thought that was pretty good for 4. Give me 6 minutes and we're there. Should have said onto the sequels, farting noises. That wasn't awful. That was good. We had to squeeze me. Considering it took you a whole minute to cover the first movie, you did pretty good. Yeah, the first one I love. I love Phantom Menace, dude. Holy shit. You know what, chat? That was pretty fun. What do you think? You got to the last trilogy with 40 seconds left. I honestly just couldn't remember what happened. Yeah, Rey kills Han Solo, shit like that.